Okay, YouTube, this is my wife's 700 2-up. I'm going to take her rad out of there, and I'm going to relocate it to the top. There's a couple. You get in there, there's a Torx there, one on the other side. And you got a nut right there, and one right there to take out. And then a couple hoses. And you should be able to pull the rad out if you can, and unplug the crank. And there's the face for the rad reload kit. It's a wild boar kit. Now, when I put it on the front of the wife's quad, this bar right here, this little one, it sticks up in the way. So I want to move the whole system forward a little bit. I'll show you the bracket. It doesn't quite come good enough to clamp. So I'm gonna have to take this bar here and grind a little bit out of each piece once I center it, just so I can move it forward. And that shouldn't be a problem. And I think I'll have to take this blue line a little 1/8 of an inch out of the middle, just so that will clear this bar right here. I'll do a little work and then I'll get back to you guys. Well, now it fits. I'm not going to have to cut that face shield. You can see I got that far enough ground that the tab is sticking up to the rack to bolt it down. Same on this side. I can get a clamp in there now. Clamp at the back. And I'll show you what I did with, I ground out the front mount there. Here I went approximately 1/2 inch. Here 1/4 inch. And I did it, I had to do 4 places because this bar where the rad mounts to was interfering with this bar. And these nuts right here. So these nuts, that's where I cut the little 1/4 inch hole so they slide into there. And then I cut around here. So, and I cut around here so that this can slide right into it here and here. Now, they're about 1/2 inch in, but I had to really angle off on a 45 or so. I had to really angle it this way to make it get around on both sides. So this side on the inside is angled way more than over here. Being that this moved forward, these little holes go around those bolts, so I no longer have to cut the faceplate, which is nice. I can just clean it up and leave it on. So I'll get back to you when I start the install. Okay, YouTube. You can see I got the rad hose, top disconnected. I got the sides on each side. That is a 40 Torx and a number 10 nut. And then on the bottom, I took that bracket out. That was a number 13 and a number 10. So 13 and 10 takes that bracket off. Sorry about that, YouTube. Telephones. So, first I'm going to need to catch a antifreeze on the ground. You see down there, I got some pins. And all I got left is the bottom hose. And I had to undo the zap straps for the wiring. But all that's left is that bottom hose, and the rad will come right out of there. You can see where I took the T40 out of. I'll get back to you and I'll do the next step. Okay, so I got the radiator out, getting it in a bucket. That's what it looks like under there, up to there. And I have to pin the hose up. And over here, I'm gonna have to put a connector and go up. No problem. And I'm gonna have to make an adapter for that wire. From the fan to there. So to that wire right there. So as soon as I start mounting it, I'll do some more. Well, the progress, I've got one fitting there, and I'm doing a fitting there. Just waiting for an extra hand. And then I can get hose cut to the right length. I can get the rad mounted up here. As soon as I start on that, I'll turn the camera on. There's the wiring all tied up. And the hoses. No more rad down here. Now, that was a bugger getting the rad in there. Hose there. Just bought a wire connection here. Didn't have to splice one. They had it. And that's it mounted. I'll tie this wire up here. Just put antifreeze in it and fire it up. See how it goes. And that's pretty much, you got two holes. You got an adapter there and a hose adapter there. And they give you the hose.